Storm center is back over water. So from this point on, and stick with us because I'll be spending time overnight and then certainly tomorrow, is just watching the structure of the storm to see if it shows any sign of intensification. Even though all the models say upper level tropical storm, it's not impossible that we could have a storm nearing or getting into Cat 1 hurricane strength. And I wouldn't even be shocked if the Hurricane Center is kind of forced to put up a hurricane watch along our west coast, because they did that during Eta. And whenever you get a storm sitting in the Gulf and it's getting to the point where it could become a Cat 1 hurricane, close, no guarantee, just for safety's sake, they'll put up a hurricane watch. Going to watch doesn't mean it's going to happen. It means we're watching for that possibility. So we'll see if that plays out tomorrow. Well, look for that potential of a watch being issued. As far as Sky Tower goes, there isn't much left. A lot of the rain we had today was just generated by heating. We were 95. We had a southeast wind, a lot of water in the atmosphere, and that's going to lead to a busy day. Rain is moving north of Citrus. Areas of light rain kind of dying out in Highlands County. Now, the Key West radar will be busy tonight. It's watching rain bands increasing in coverage north of Cuba. The center has moved north of Havana, and we'll get some really good data coming in from the Key West radar site overnight and tomorrow morning, and then we'll get a really good fix on the center. And we'll also get a fix on the structure of the storm and see if it's going to intensify at all over these warm waters. The thinking has been a lot of west and southwest shear and periods of dry air should limit intensification. But I can't stress enough is that the science of predicting hurricane intensity leaves a lot to be desired. The tracking is really good. It really is. But the intensity forecasting over the past 20 years, like very small improvement. It's been something they've been working on, but it's just an awfully complicated relationship between the water and the storm and land interactions. Position as of 11 o'clock is 23.5, 82.3. Top winds up to 60, moving north-northwest at 12. So when you get a 60-mile-an-hour tropical storm, it's not going to take much for this to become a Category 1 hurricane. For now, tropical storm warnings are up. This is a track that, to be candid, usually gives us problems. It's a track we don't like to see. It's right off the coast. It's coming out from the south. We're going to be in the right quadrant, the right half. The quadrant's the northeast quadrant. And for a time tomorrow night, it's probably going to be pretty nasty outside. We said this during Eta back in November. I remember showing a huge, massive weather over us. Just stay inside. Wait until this passes until you head back outside. And that could be the case tomorrow night. Lopsided storm with the worst weather on the east side. 3 to 5 feet of storm surge near and east of the center, especially as the storm goes by and the winds turn west-southwest. Heavy rain, isolated tornadoes, 50, 70-mile-an-hour gusts plus, especially along the immediate coastline, closer to the track of the storm, but also with this kind of less friction. So notice on the new advisory, the 58-plus mile-an-hour winds are now nudged a bit more to the east. That's a function of the track, and that 58-mile-an-hour wind plus gets through most of Pinellas and into Hillsborough County, Pasco, Hernando. And this is overnight tomorrow night. This is Wednesday at 2 a.m. So after dark tomorrow night is when things should really become problematic. Then the storm begins to accelerate northeast and then moving away. And storm surge, watch the winds and watch them turn around. And there you go. When the winds start going this way is when the water begins to pile up. That'll be happening mainly from midnight to 6 a.m. on Wednesday.